Welcome back to Gold Rush the game, and it's well, it's time to follow the American way. That is, I've just paid off my loan. It's time to get a bigger one. Yeah. Capitalism, freedom. Why am I stuck on the curb? Yes, so in here we can now go into loans and we can choose a size of a loan. Yeah, but that much seems fine. What, one installment? Do they charge? If no, maybe not. Okay. Okay. So I've got to earn 6,600 a day to break even. Okay. Right. Okay, let's take a loan. Loan taken. We've got 322,000 to play with. At least that's going to be going down by £6,000 a day. So it's a good thing it's early on the day. It's time to go and well, release the handbrake, and we're going to head to the heavy equipment shop. It's going to take us probably a day or two to get set up, so just bear that in mind. So you're not going to be able to get set up straight away, but we do need to buy some equipment. So let's take a look at some of the well, shall we say the heavier equipment available. Nope, not that dump truck. Even this loan would only just cover the dump truck, nothing else, unfortunately. Sorry. So let's take a look at what we can actually afford. We definitely want this. Oh, baby. Yeah, we want this. 74,000. Okay. Already got one of those. Sorry, Steam notifications. We want a front-end loader. Wow, that's another 100k. Okay, let's see what the builder's like now. I'm fine. What may need a big power generator, but I'll come back for that. We definitely want a shaker. That's only 13,000. Small change for our new loan. We want the trommel, which is the big spinny thing. And we want a duplex jig. And now we sort of just want to buy all the boxes, sluices. This is the big conveyor belt I was talking about. We can't afford that yet. I mean, look at the price of it. 120k. Not even with this loan can we afford it. So we're going to have to go with all the other sluice boxes. Okay. And last one. Let's go and see what that is. I think that's everything we can afford. Yeah, I can't see anything else we can purchase right now. Oh, check out. It's 228,000. So let's order all that. Yes, it's been moved to storage. Now we're going to have to move all of this over. So our bill for moving it is going to take out some more money, of course. There we go. 7k for transport. But we're down to 86,000. Okay, and now we need to head back to the warehouse. We're going to need some more bits and pieces. Luckily, it's just across the way. And let's see what we can actually buy here. I probably want to buy the fuel. Fuel trailer. I probably also want to buy one of those, but I'll leave that alone for the moment. Yeah, I'm going to have to buy this, I think. I don't think I can feed that that large excavator with the with the jerry cans. I mean, I can try, but I think that would deplete them faster than I can pour them in. So we're going to need some miter moss, and we're going to need a trommel chain, I imagine, and some grills. Let's see, do I need anything else? Probably going to need lots of this, but I'm going to need to come back for those. May need the 5-meter hook chains, which are those. So let's just get 4 of them now. And I'm probably going to need more stuff, aren't I? But let's face it, we can just grab this now. And maybe a chain. I think I'm going to be out of space now. Yeah, I'm out of space. The loading yard is going to be full with all of this stuff, so let's go and buy it. 7,000. Yeah, what's 7,000 between friends, so to speak. I'm going to load all this up. You've seen me attach a trailer really expertly before. We'll see you, and I'll go and basically fill this up, and we'll see you at the petrol station. or gas station if you're American. And there goes Steam again. Here's the gas station. Let's call it by its American terms. I guess if we're this doesn't really look like urban Britain, it has to be said. So never mind. No one's perfect. Yeah. So if we look at the back here, we've got a cap that we can open, a gas pump, and yeah, let's see how much this is. Oh, only $2,000 to refill. It's almost like Britain prices, but not quite as high. So that should be full now. Back to the claim. And here we are. And look at that excavator. Look at it. It's amazing. It's also huge. Yeah. How much room do I have? Or how long is this fuel hose going to be? I'm guessing the cap's going to be there. Yep, same place as the other one. And what's the fuel situation like? Show me the controls. Fuel is... well, they included half a tank of gas, so I guess we're okay for the moment. Let's just shut you back down again, though. Okay, so there is a couple of things to point out. One is that both excavators have these hooks on them. If you're a construction worker, you know what I'm going to be talking about next. Essentially, they can act as a crane, and you can attach anything to them by use of those steel ropes that I got, basically cable. High tension cable, yeah. Don't want them to snap, whatever you do. But also, I guess, I don't think these have them attached. No, not that I see anyway. But the front loaders are just for moving earth around in large scale, and this is where we have to get these tier 3 things set out over there. So we have a choice. Now what I wanted to see is how high this excavator can lift things. So let me just move this out of the way first. And make sure we don't have any kind of problem with it being in the way. Everything's laid out nicely. I'm not sure if I've showed you either, but just one thing to note is, just because the game is a little bit temperamental, if you need to reset the position of anything, if you get anything wrong, you can zoom in, click on the item, like me, and then press reset, and it'll move it back to a safe position. Just because, let's face it, the game is a little bit janky when it comes to physics, to say the least. So we're going to need to drive this out of the way as well. So let's get this in here, and let me see if I can get the controls up. Okay. And let's get it to the rotating view, and then we're going to need to differential lock, please, and remove the parking brake. And I probably want to raise the blade as well, or at least the arm, just to keep it out of the way of the ground. When we get down to the ground that is movable, the sort of darker ground over to the left-hand side, then yeah, we definitely don't want the blade around, otherwise they'll start scooping the ground ahead of us. See? It's going to get closer as we're heading downhill. Keep it above the ground. What I'm going to do is probably remove some of this earth to start off with, because they're at the start of tier 3. So we may be able to get away without the excavator for some of it, just by scooping straight down here as we come down. So let's see which of these two excavators is the best one to go for. All of these equipment have multiple hook points on them. In this case, there's one up here, but there's also one down here, and it depends which length of hook, of cable that you bought, as to which ones you want to use, and also depends on the piece of equipment. So let's just start everything up, and turn it around. Let's just switch into digging mode, and let's just raise everything, shall we? That looks pretty good. The only downside, I guess, to that is it may raise it too high, or this may not be as nimble as the other thing at getting these around. However, we shall see once we get over here. And I want to probably have... are the 4 on there? Hopefully they are. What I want to do is have those roughly horizontal, those sets of 4. And whether that's going to be easy or not is something else. Because I can bring it down and the main arm up, but that's as far as it goes. So that may end up tilting things, which may mean I need to use a a 4 and a 5 just to keep it level, possibly. Anyway, I'll leave it there and we'll see if we can get stuff attached. Okay, so this may be the dodgiest attachment in the world. I sort of have it attached in different corners depending on what I could actually do with this thing. So yeah, I can't really raise it up any more than this. Again, the physics are not going to be kind to me, so let's just change to driving, shall we? And let's get it over here a little bit. Let's try and get it more towards the right position. I'll be right back after much coaxing. Let's call it coaxing. This is fine. This is fine. It's okay. It sort of fits. Sort of. At least it's the right way around. Up you go. I don't know how people do this in real life. This is all horrible. Oh, and I'm stuck on the end of a piece of wood. Oh, well done. Just a little bit like a really heavy pendulum. It's fine. Okay, and is this going to snap into position at any point? Let's try and bring down the arm, shall we? I'm going to have to move this in a little bit. Yeah. See? Now I just have to do it with all the rest. Yeah. Okay, the previous one was with 4-meter ropes. This is with the 5-meter. The 4-meter don't seem to be long enough, so let's hope that the 5-meter ones are long enough all the way around. Even though they're clipping through the geometry. La 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 la, I'm not seeing that. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with the physics. Absolutely nothing. Okay, now the motor side of this, which is this side, needs to be facing the right. This whole tube is going to be facing from here that way, if you like, longitudinally. But the motor side, I think, needs to be on the camp side of things. So let's see whether this will raise up now. Hopefully it will. And fairly evenly at that. Alright, so without crashing this into something else, let me just lift it up a little bit higher. That's about as high as it'll go. And then we can drive it over there with this huge, long tube just hanging around. I moved the van, by the way, pickup truck, by the way. Sorry, English. Yeah, I wasn't using English colloquialism. Yes, the truck. Yes, the pickup truck, which you couldn't park anywhere in England, even if you tried. The roads are too narrow. Once tried someone tried to park a Ford pickup truck in England. It was hilarious. It was 1.5 times the width of the car, so none of the parking bays fit. But aside from that, I digress. It was hilarious to watch. Alright, so there's the spot we want. So let's get this around, hopefully. And get this over the spot. There we go. Ah, that's positioned quite well. Handbrake. Handbrake. Digging mode. Bring the arm down, and hopefully it should snap in place soon. May need to be moved forward a little bit. I don't really want to move forward too far here, but it has to go over the edge, so go on. Go on. There we go. Switch modes and bring it down. Down. There we go. One more. This is one of the sluice pieces. Sorry, I can't sleep because it'll take payment if I go to sleep. Yeah, that's how tight it's probably going to be. So this sluice is got the open end towards me, and I've mounted sort of transversely. It's not square onto me. It's sort of length on, and hopefully I'll be able to get this in place. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze though. At least I'm not trying to do this with the small the small excavator. You gonna snap? You are. Cool. Another one in place. And then we've got a couple more pieces. Probably the... I'm pointing. You can't see me pointing. This piece... this piece right there. See it? With the chains. That's going to be the kind of squat sluice. So let's go and grab that next maybe, and then we can see about assembling the two smaller pieces from the bottom, I think, rather than trying to do them from up here. Helpfully, they're labelled out. So I guess we'd be doing that from the bottom side unless we do it sideways. We could probably get it done sideways. So out is that direction. So I'm going to have to mount it from the right hand side, which is not great with the rest here. So I guess I could just mount it and then move it out, lift it up a little bit. Now, can I get the hooks? Ah, too short, really. Drive forward. Should be plenty of room. Yeah, he's like 5 meters long, or supposed to be. Why don't you want to actually move? There we go. 2. Hopefully the physics aren't going to eject me. 3. And the last one. There we go. Let's lift it up and turn it. So out's facing towards me right now, so it needs to go the other way around, but that's fine, because if I drop it here, get out and just pull all the hooks off, temporarily. 3 and 4. We can then go and move around to the other side. Now it's sort of mounted right, hopefully. Again, let's get this in position and see if we can just drop it in place. Yep, another one in. 2 more to go. Alright, this piece, hopefully you can see it. The wings on it are facing the sort of trommel. So just bring this in here. Let's see if we can get this up a little bit more. And just drive it into its spot. There we go. Be able to see it a little bit better now if I just turn around. Yeah. So the space to the right of it is for the actual catchment area where we get all the gold. So that's the next piece in. And again, this thing's the wrong way around. So this is the side that needs to be on that end as we look at it. So yeah, I'm going to flip this around and get it in that way. Okay, and it's coming light again, thankfully. And hopefully we can get this in now. Come on, there we go. One more. Quite easy so far, he says, with one piece to go. Alright, let's see if we can get the last piece in. That's the duplex rig or jig or whatever it's called. And the final piece, the hole is to the right here as we look at it. And I thought it was going to be up at the top. It's not, it's all the way down here. It's snapped into place. Good. Is that everything now? Let's just quickly put the handbrake on and give it a quick double check. So we've got the 2 gates coming through. They're going to come out of the trommel down and into this jig, which they're going to put buckets underneath. And then it's going to come down there, through all the way from the top. So I think we've got everything done, you know. The only thing we're going to need is power. So we're going to need 1 power to this. And let's see what kind of connectors on you. Blue, okay. And then, oh, this is going to need power as well. That isn't. That's just mats. This is. That needs yellow. Okay. So 1 generator would do both of those, but there's another one up here. What's the betting this is going to be yellow? And therefore I can't fit it on 1 generator. Am I stuck? No. Let's try and find where the power is. It's going to need water as well. It is going to need water. Okay, so the water's there. Where's the power? Is that the power? Looks like water. I don't see any connector. Am I blind? Well, hopefully when I've got a generator up here, we'll see where the connector is. That should be the water connector. Just say it needs power. I'm hoping that I can get 2 of those small generators rather than buying the huge box to start off with. No, I don't see any connectors. Okay, I'm going to need to go and get some more supplies and then, well, in fact, yeah, let's get some more supplies first. And there is one more piece. It was just right next to the camper van, and this is just the final piece up here, so it should be straightforward to put in place. Although knowing me, you know, touch wood. Come on, swing it in. Come on, that's got to be right. There we go. Hopefully that should be everything now. Let's just... I can't lift up anymore, so let's just head back down this way. I guess I could fill it with fuel while I'm here, but again, I'm still on, well, just under half fuel. I guess we could fill it up. Let's just back this up. Handbrake, and then let's see if this will allow us to fill up. Is it from here? It's a gas handle. There we go. Refueling. Has to be said, that's not terribly fast. So let's just shut the engine off and get in our truck and then move more pieces over. I'll get those back off the top of the bucket later. Alright, we're back from the store and got a few more supplies. Need some of these grills. Thought I bought 3 of them. Do. They just look like they're clipped into each other. Another power hose. The power cable. That's what it calls them power rope or something. Yeah, power cable. And just some extensions just in case we need them for the yellow and the blue. Okay. I don't think I have any. Oh yeah, a couple more mats. So let me show you where these go. There are 6 of them you need for this particular setup. And you sort of need to get over here. Unfortunately, it tends to make you stick in the world. And sometimes you get out, and sometimes you don't. Oh. Might get out this time. There we go. Wow. That needs to be fixed. There's a geometry problem in there. Let's just grab this one. That should be the final one. Can I get it from here? Can I get it? Yeah. Okay, that's all of them. And then we just need the grills to go over the top. Again, just to catch more stuff. And right there. And it's time to almost get stuck in the world again. And I may have to build something. That's number 2. Just so I can get up there with that this kind of guessing game of whether I get stuck in the geometry or not. If you get stuck, you can always reset yourself as before. But would rather not, to be honest. There we go. All 3 in place. So that looks like it's set up. We'll see shortly. So this needs power. It's got power. I've not turned it on. That doesn't look like it needs any. There's power connected to the trommel. Let's just see. You require blue. Hopefully you require blue, this top item, the shaker. And hopefully you're going to highlight where the power is. Let's go on this side. Hopefully it is around here. Okay, apparently the blue connects to a red connector. Yeah. That's what I thought. Thank you, game. But that does mean they all connect to one small generator. Not that well, it depends on how... This really shouldn't be able to power all of those. It looks like a tin can. But, okay. I guess this means I don't have to buy the big, huge generator just yet. Which I guess is a good thing, because I can't afford it. It's 100 grand. So I guess they sort of did that for gameplay reasons. Okay, so we also need some water, and water needs to be connected to the top. Anything else? No, looks like just the top. So what I could probably do is actually use this pump properly that I've got over here. We can just move it. Let's just disconnect the outlet from this side and the outlet from that side. Move the pump up to the top, and it's around the other side. So yeah, we'll have to move this. Let me just grab it. Can I grab this from another angle? Nope. Okay. Thanks, game. And it's going to be connected to here. I would hope. So let's place it that way around. And then I'm going to have to go and get this pipe. And we'll move it over. So let's grab you. Just coil it up as we go. And hopefully it'll stretch. Come on, this way. What do we need to stretch it to beyond here? Okay, so I may have to connect it up over that way or something like that. We'll see if this has enough room. Let's keep walking backwards. Pumps right here. Come on, I know you're long enough. Come on. Inlet. Yeah, okay. So then we just need one more red, and that's easy enough got because we've got another one connecting out to the pump all the way over there. So let's just grab it from that side and coil it up. It'll be the shortest water hose in the world, but that's okay. Can we do this quickly? It seems like we can. Let's just run back this way. It's here on the ground. Come on. Come on. I need some faster version of coiling. Hopefully it's not caught in anything. No? No, it's there in the grass. Okay, that should be there here any second. Done? Done. Alright. So now we can switch this thing on and see if it works with one pump and one really, really small generator. Let's just grab you, connect you to the outlet and to the inlet. And does this require another valve anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Let's just start you up. And water's flowing. Okay, what happens when I start this one up? This is the important test. Alright, so that's working. That's working. And yeah, I see a glint of gold, even though there shouldn't be any glints of gold just yet. Can I actually scoop anything? Let's go and grab our front loader and see if we can get any gold at all. Hop in. Alright, and let's turn everything on. Differential locks on, it's okay. Let's for the moment just see if we can just scoop something from, say, here. So we got arm up and down, and then we got blade up and down. So we want to get the blade sort of a rough angle to cut into the ground, and then just bring the arm all the way down and drive forwards. Not enough? Not enough angle? Okay, blade down a little bit more. Or do you need the excavator for everything? You shouldn't really do that. Let's just bring the arm up and the blade down a little bit more. Okay, too shallow. That's as far as it goes, so... Yeah, you're not liking that at all, are you? No, okay. Let's go get the excavator and see if I can get any earth out with that. It's fine. It was just I needed a shallower angle, it seems, for the earth, so... I'm just going to need to bring the arm up. There we go, and let's put this into the machine. And bring the arm all the way up. I'm not gonna have any left. Bring the blade up. Fine. silly gravity. And unfortunately, because we don't have a conveyor belt yet, we're going to have to put this into the top, right up here. Okay, let's just get it lined up. Okay, and then I guess just lock the handbrake. Here's the arm. And lower the blade. Are we getting anything down there? Barely. But it's empty and it's shaking. So I guess something's happening. Let's turn this off and quickly take a look. That's about half a scoopful, and I'm stuck. Okay, let's just start it back up again, back away, lock the handbrake, and let's try that again. There we go. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to need some practice at this, but we've got tier 3 set up. That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Second load. Really? This is the second load. We'll try again, shall we? Show controls. We're going to just bring the arm down a little bit and then tip the blade. And are you going to go this time? I can't see down there, but we are certainly emptying. Are we empty? No, not quite yet. Raise the arm. That's empty now. Okay. Back her up. Turn her off. Obviously it's getting dark again, so hopefully you guys can still see some of this. It is actually working, and 2%. Okay. That's going to take a while, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure how to think of that. That's going to take a long while. But we've got tier 3 set up. So as long as I can get all of that done before my money runs out, that'll be pretty good. What I'm going to have to do, this is where multiplayer will come in really handy, is just get as many loads of that in there as possible. The alternative is, of course, we can just do the mobile production, which might be faster. But, you know, we'll see. Alright, so we've got tier 3 set up. That's enough for this episode, I think. I don't want to do any more digging on camera because, you know, I don't want to bore you. If you want to see more digging, by all means, let me know. But we'll leave it there for this episode. The next episode, we'll see how far I've gone and hopefully maybe even the finale, because it is just a quick look rather than hour upon hour of digging, which I may have to actually do. And this is 87% already. Okay, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.